Unit 3, Lesson 1, Introduction in Study Materials, Word to Know, Alternative, Correct, Definition, False, Line, Missing, On, Paragraph, Table, Title, and True. Parts to learn, work in pairs, work in a group, work in group of 3, work with your partner, work with a partner, work with a classmate, check your answer with a partner, check the following words in your dictionary, ask your partner about his or her family, ask your partner about your classmate, ask your classmate a question about her family, fill in the blanks using the new vocabulary, fill in the card using the new vocabulary, fill in the missing letters using the new vocabulary, fill in the blanks with the new vocabulary, fill in the blanks using the card, practice the dialogue, practice the conversation, practice saying the vocabulary, practice giving the date, practice saying the word with a partner, give examples, give instruction, give each paragraph a title, draw a picture in your notebook, draw lines in your notebook, underline the vocabulary, underline the verb, underline the sentence, underline the correct word. Parts to learn continued. Circle the correct verb, circle the alternative, match the question with the answer, match the words with the answer, match the vocabulary with the answer, match the question with the pictures, match the question with the definition, match the vocabulary with the definition, answer the question, answer true or false, answer yes or no, answer with complete sentence, answer with your own information. Choose one of the following activities, choose an alternative, choose words from the table, use the vocabulary to write sentence, use the information to answer the question, use the card to answer the question, repeat the sentence, repeat the name, repeat the instruction, repeat the conversation, quiz the word, quiz the animal, quiz the name of the person, take turn reading the dialogue, take turn writing the word, take turn talking about your family, take turn reading the text, take notes about your partner, take notes on the reading, take note on your partner's family, tell your partner about your family, tell the class about your family, tell your classmate about your family, tell your partner about your photo, tell your partner about your weekend. Unit 4, Lesson 1, Understanding and Communicating Lesson Goals. What to know, communicate, finally, furniture, previous, review, room, sequence, summarize. First to learn, reviewing from the previous class. Let's review yesterday lesson. Let's review this word. Let's review today lesson. Let's review what you learned. What did we do yesterday? What did we learn yesterday? Who can tell me what we talked about yesterday? Who can tell me what we did yesterday? Who can tell me what we learned yesterday? Who can tell me what we studied yesterday? Who remembers what we talked about last class? Who remember what we did last class? Who remembers what we studied last class? Who remembers what we learned last class? Are there any questions? Are there any questions about ordering food? Are there any questions about the past tense? Are there any questions about the word form rooms in a house? In this lesson, you're going to study words about the house. In this lesson, you're going to practice the past tense. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to ask for help. In this lesson, you're going to review the past tense. In this lesson, you're going to work on talking about house. In this lesson, you're going to look at the present tense. In this lesson, you're going to learn words from furniture. In this lesson, we will learn adjectives. First, we're going to review the vocabulary. First, we're going to do an activity. First, we are going to read about food around the world. First, you will read a story. First, we will listen to a conversation. First, we will look at the future tense. Then we're going to practice the past tense. Then we're going to look at the homework. Then we're going to learn new words from furniture. Then we're going to review the future tense. Then you're going to answer a question. Then you're going to talk about your favorite food. Next, we're going to read a story about Tommy's house. Next, we're going to practice the conversation. Next, you're going to write a conversation. Next, you're going to write about your favorite food. Finally, we will write sentence. Finally, we will read a story. Finally, we were going to play a game to practice all of the new words. Finally, we're going to write sentence with the future tense. Finally, you're going to practice the conversation with a partner. Finally, you will begin the project on food. Sequencing listen goes. Today we're going to continue our listen. Today we're going to do a project. Today we're going to listen to a conversation. Today we're going to practice the new word. Today we're going to learn how to say likes and dislikes. Today we're going to start off project. Today we will continue learning what form rooms in a house. Today we will read a story. Today we will play a game. Today we will write a story. Today we will begin a project. Today we will start a new lesson. Today we will continue this lesson. Today we will practice the new words. Today we will reviewing the vocabulary. Summarizing the day's lesson. What did we learn today? I want to go over what we learned today. Let's review what we learned today. Let's review what we learned today about furniture. Today we'll talk about word form room. Today we learn new words. Today we reviewed the past tense. Today we work on ordering food. Let's look at the vocabulary again. Let's look at the past tense again. Let's look at packing introduction again. Is living room one word or two? Is two words. What is in a living room? Please name the room where food is prepared. Please name the room where you sleep. A chair is a type of furniture. Next, Unit 4 Listen to engaging study in the topic. What to know? Animal. Chicken, cow, engage, farm, giraffe, horse, lion, panda, bear, zoo. Parts to learn. Think about animal in a zoo. Think about animal in Africa. Think about your favorite animals. What do you know about zoo animals? What do you know about panda bears? What do you know? What animal do you know? Can you tell me other animals? Can you tell me about the zoo? Can you tell me where they live? Have you ever seen a lion? Have you ever gone to a zoo? Have you ever been to Africa? Were you ever on a farm? Did you ever see a panda bear? Did you ever go to farm? Did you ever see this animal in a zoo? Look at the picture. What do you see? Next, Unit 4, Lesson 3. Explaining lesson contents. Explaining lesson context. What to know? Fork, future, knife, past, seat, spoon, stem, utensil, vegetable. Parts to learn. This is a banana. This is an orange. That is an apple. There is a table. A banana is a fruit. Apples are fruit, carrots are vegetables. It is a fruit, is red, is big, it has seeds, it has a stem, it has yellow peel. First to learn continued. There first their spoon. This means small. This means very good. This how you end of a sentence. This how you write utensils. You use this to talk about the future. You use a period to end a sentence. You use an after nouns to mean more than one. You use a knife to cut food. You use after nouns to make the word plural. We say is sleeping when we talk about what is happening now. We say excellent when something is very good. We use "and" after a verb when we talk about the past. We use "ing" after a verb when we talk about something that is happening right now. We use "will" with a verb to talk about the future. We use the words "are" when we have a verb that ends in "ing." We use "in" after sleep to mean sleep late. When we want to say you're welcome, we say don't mention it. When we want to say that is happening right now, we say he is reading. When we want to talk about tomorrow, we use the future. When we want to talk about something in the past, we use at. Look at the picture. What is happening? Try ending in. What is the boy in the tree doing? I will study. This means that I'm going to do in the future, not now. How many bananas do you see in the picture? Why does this say at the end? This is how you form the past tense. Next, Unit 4, Lesson 4, Modeling and Giving Examples. Example. What to know? Dialogue, location, model, occupation, preposition. Modeling. Combining sentence using because I like reading because it's interesting. Making comparison. John runs faster than Harry. Making contrasts with Pat. The movie is funny but long. Asking question with can. Can the baby walk? Making a noun plural. She has many cats. Using adjective. She has a new blue pencil. Using the superlative as he is the tallest boy. Using always. I always do my homework. Using the positive. That's his Mary's book. Question in the past tense. Did Jenny eat lunch? Parts to learn. Please repeat after me. Class, please repeat the example after me. Please repeat after the recording. Please repeat the sentence after the recording. Please read the sentence. Please read the word. Please read the dialogue. Please read the example. Please read the conversation. Please read the example of a preposition. Please listen to the example. Please listen to the example of the past tense. Please listen to the example of preposition. Please listen to this example. Here's an example. Here's an example of a preposition. Here is an example of an occupation. Here is an example of how to say goodbye. Let me give you an example of a preposition. Look at this example on the board. Look at this example of a preposition. Look at this example of preposition in the book. Look at this example on page. Jack, please read the example. Jack, please read the next example of a preposition. Let's watch Anna and Jack. Let's watch Anna and Jack point to something that is next to them. Let's review yesterday's lesson on preposition. Today we're going to use the word can. Let me give you an example. I can swim. Can you write the example? Here another example. I can read a bicycle. Next, Unit 4, Lesson 5. Asking for and writing student example. What to know? Adjective, breakfast, brush, compliment, cook, furniture, greeting, routine, tooth. Parts to learn. Give me an example of part of your morning routine. Give me an example of a greeting. Give me an example of the past tense. Give me another example of an occupation. Give me another example of a compliment. Give me another example of the future tense. Give me another example of part of your morning routine. Can you think of an example of a preposition? Can you think of an example of furniture? Can you think of an example of how to say goodbye? Goodbye? Can you think of another example of a fruit? Can you think of another example of a plural noun? Can you think of another example of how to order food? We can give an example of an adjective. We can give an example of a zoo animal. We can give an example of how to introduce yourself. We can give another example of an animal. We can give another example of a verb. We can give another example of how to say sorry. Now we're going to talk about what you do in the morning.